And then as you place both feet on the ground, just go ahead and close your eyes. And then closing your eyes, just take a moment to tune into your hand position. And feeling free to shift it up, to move it around if you feel like another position would serve you better, whether palms up or palms down. And if you feel like you're going to move your body at all, maybe just getting any wiggles out, feel free to do that. And then once you do that, just allow yourself a few very deep breaths. Inhale in through your nose and exhale out through your mouth. Just let everything go. And beginning to just allow yourself to settle into this moment, to just notice your natural breath flowing in and out of your body easily, gracefully. And just allow all of your awareness to begin to move into the very soles of your feet. Just notice the soles of your feet touching the earth, through your shoes, through the ground, through the floor, all the way down to the earth. And once again, as you connect your feet down to the earth, feel your presence in this moment right now. Every inhalation calling all of your energy from the past, from the future. And with every exhalation, once again, feel yourself relaxing into this moment more and more. Allowing your presence to come into this moment right now. And as you feel into the moment of now, there's an opening to infinite possibility. Beyond the finite, as you connect to the power of now, allowing yourself the opportunity to let go of any time, any space, having no worries that will keep track of it for you. Just let yourself surrender once again to this infinite energy outside of time, outside of space, giving yourself permission to just be. Again, relaxing even deeper into your body with every exhale. And if you have anyone in your energetic team or your spiritual team, if that exists for you, feeling free to even call them into the space. Allowing yourself to feel supported, to feel seen, to feel loved, to feel held. As you once again, if you so choose, just open yourself up even more again to have an experience. An experience connected with the nature of your essence, your soul, that is once again not tied to any form of time and space, but that is infinite, has always been and will always be. Feel yourself relaxing even deeper through your shoulders, through your neck. But as you relax through your shoulders and your neck, also feel your spine get a little bit taller. And as you allow your spine to get taller, relaxing anything off of your shoulders, any heaviness, any tension. Feel yourself, if you so choose, opening up your centered heart space even more. First and foremost to you, for no other reason than the fact that you can. Just feel this area of your body in your centered heart space, located in the very center of your chest. And breathe into your centered heart space. Feel your presence here. Feel your essence here. Feel a vibration, a frequency. And as you open your heart up to you, if you so choose, setting the intention that whatever comes through today can serve your highest good. Straight from that place of pure light and pure love. And I as well ask that as we open up this channel, all the information that comes through serve the highest good of every individual here. And that it support each and every one in connecting with the essence of their spirit and their soul embodied in this moment of time and forward. And from this space, an opportunity, if you would like, to even open up your heart to connect with everyone in the room. And again, just an opportunity, an option, if you would like. Allowing all of our hearts to come together as one. And again, still honoring your space, your uniqueness, your rhythm, just like your heartbeat. And also allowing the space to even connect with the essence of everyone's heart. And asking that we all come together and again create an open channel straight to Source, which holds that essence of each and every one of us in our higher self, our true self, our soul, our spirit, that enlivens this moment right now. And with all of this said, if you so wish, again, just allow yourself a few deep breaths, feeling free to keep your eyes closed, or at any time when you feel or if you feel to begin to open those eyes or blink those eyes open, completely available to you. And I'll just go ahead and open up the channel and allow it to flow through. We are here, and as we speak as one, and calling ourselves we are connecting with the me and the we. That is an interconnectedness between each and every one of us. When we speak, as we say, we speak from Source. We speak from a place in which each and every one of you are connected to, with, and fully present in. For to come from Source, you never truly, fully eliminate your connection with Source, though at times you may forget, as that is a priority in the beginning of coming into a human experience. It is to forget. And that is the workings of the mind. The mind has many layers to it. To simplify it, we will call it the conscious mind, the subconscious mind, and the superconscious mind. Your superconscious mind is the essence of your spirit, your soul. It is timeless, and it does connect through and into your physical human nervous system, as well as the mental body that affects the emotional body and your physical body. You also have a subconscious that speaks to programs that you've given yourself or that have been given to you, whether in this lifetime or in others, is unimportant. It is what you carry right now, like a computer chip in your subconscious mind. And that can either serve your spirit, your soul, your superconscious, or it can inhibit it in coming through to your conscious mind. Your conscious mind is in daily action. Your conscious mind as well relies on programs so that you can bring in new information when it is needed. For example, when you ride a bike, you first begin to put conscious awareness using your conscious mind to ride this bike. It takes concentration and can be tiring, but eventually you get it. And then that program moves into your subconscious mind. And when you ride a bike again, you don't have to think about it so much. You don't have to concentrate so much on what you are doing because your subconscious mind is already programmed to just do it. Speaking to that, we can utilize our conscious mind in ways that can continue to serve us or that can also stress us out. Meaning, when you focus so deeply on so many things, sometimes your conscious mind gets so tired that it actually triggers back into subconscious programs. Speaking to this is why it is important to allow yourself to go into deep meditative states. Meditative states will move you into the theta wavelength. Moving into the theta wavelength allows you to see subconscious programs in your body, in your mind, including the emotional body, that you aren't so attached to or focused upon. They can be like clouds in a clear blue sky. When you move into the theta wavelength, mostly through meditation, for this is a way to get you there, you will see what programs do you run here. They will be like little monkeys, jumping around and saying, oh my gosh, what are these obsessive thoughts? I get to do this, I get to go here. Wait, have I done this? And seeing this will allow you to begin to calm down that subconscious that is programmed and to even see the programs that are running there. Saying this is why it is so important to create a meditative practice. Living in this world, you have many opportunities to move into meditation. You now have opportunities with tech to be given and guided into meditations through many teachers and masters who have done this themselves, and then they share it with you about what works for them. So feeling free to utilize this tech to train yourself to move into meditation, because when you do this, you are not just doing it to calm your mind, you are doing it to open up channels to your superconscious that is connected with the essence of your spirit and your soul, that can then channel through that subconscious and move through to the conscious mind, so that you can be the essence of your spirit while in body. Now I know that we have given you a lot of information. Recognize that we are recording this, so you can always go back. But we are speaking to the importance of creating a practice of meditation. Again, some people think it is sitting still with a straight spine and clearing your mind out completely. Yes, this is one way, but know that this is just one way. To drop into meditation, the goal is to move into theta wavelength, which connect you with seeing the programs that are in your subconscious mind, so that you can then clear out the programs that are in fact blocking you from allowing your superconscious or your spirit to come through intuition first and foremost. This is the most important thing in these times, to develop your intuition. Let us speak to why. There is so much information in your world right now that there is almost too much information, and it can get confusing and overwhelming. Everyone in your world has a lens in which they look through from past experiences and from belief systems, which is perfectly okay. But to develop your own intuition is in fact a great thing to serve you in moving through all the information out there and to see what resonates with you on a soul level, in the essence of your heart and your spirit. Again, as Holy spoke to, it is not necessarily a right or a wrong way of doing it. It is knowing yourself. Do you like vanilla ice cream? Do you like chocolate? Do you have to hate the people that like chocolate ice cream if you like vanilla? No. Just know you like vanilla, and you will buy vanilla, and you will put your energy into eating vanilla. Let the chocolate do the chocolate, but you continue to put your energy and your frequency to what you love, what sets your heart aflame, and truly in doing that, you will shift the world. You do not have to condemn that in which you do not like, that in which doesn't feel right to you. For, believe it or not, you will put your energy there. If you fight for peace, then you create war. If you stand up for peace, you create power. Meaning, if someone comes into your space and is trying to force feed you chocolate ice cream, say no, you don't like it. It doesn't serve you, but you do not have to jump out of your vanilla ice cream to condemn their chocolate ice cream. And we are simplifying this as much as we can, but again, don't jump out of what works for you to condemn another. It is a waste of your time and your energy, and it will diminish your power, your life force, especially at this time. If you feel in resonance with a group or an idea, and it sets your heart aflame, it opens your heart up, focus on that. Do that. That is a powerful way of standing up, owning your power in what you love and even what you believe in. Yet jumping out of your space to condemn the others will do nothing but eventually diminish you, and you will feel more lost than ever. Saying this, give yourself time and space when even coming into a new concept, to allow your space to feel into it. We keep saying feel into it because these times as well, sight and seeing is not always true, as you know through filters. On the phone or anywhere, seeing is not believing anymore. You must feel your way to your truth. Now, if you find that you move into feeling your way, but possibly there's sadness there, there's pain there, it's okay. Let yourself sit with it and let yourself heal any emotions that you feel may be draining you or inhibiting you from connecting with your intuitive insight. There are many ways to do this. There are many coaches. There's yoga classes, there's meditations, there's retreats. There's so much even online. Allow yourself to be guided. When you feel there's blockages in your emotional body, how can I heal this? And ask. If you do not ask, it is like shutting a door and everyone is walking by you and you thinking no one is coming in to help me. They don't even know you are there. Ask. You must ask. whether it is your spiritual team or actual physical people in your space, I would like some support. This is how I'm feeling. And if you do that, you open a door for healing to come in, to support you in moving forward in your life into your own intuitional guidance. Sometimes when we tell you to feel your way again, you're going to think, how can I feel my way? My emotions are all over the place. What do I do with this? Even acknowledging that is the first step to allowing yourself to begin to clear your emotional body. Emotional body is just energy in motion. It's not a right or wrong. It is all just energy. When you allow yourself to feel what you feel without not necessarily expressing it on other people in a way that would inhibit their experience of their own life meaning. If I am angry and I am angry inside, and I don't necessarily let myself just feel the anger and to connect to the root of why I'm angry, then I keep this anger on the surface. I do not go deep within me to ask myself, why am I angry? If it just sits on the surface and I don't sit into the emotion, then if someone comes along to trigger my anger, automatically, because it's on the surface and I haven't found its root, then it will trigger outwards and I will throw it up all over whoever triggered it in the first place and get angry at them. That is key to recognize. All of your emotions are truly giving you information. Energy in motion is also emotional information. It is information to inform you what is going on in your space. And again, how do you get to clear it? Do research. Again, there's so much information out there, yet ask. Ask source. Ask your angelic team. Ask whoever it is that you feel safe with. I get to have support. How can I heal this emotional body? How can I allow it to just be information and to recognize that it is energy in motion that is giving me information to tap deeper into my knowingness, my source. Seeing again is not necessarily believing anymore. People have a capacity to bring illusions to the sight, especially now with AI. Your artificial intelligence is becoming just as real as real life. So knowing this, it can be used in a beautiful way to support the essence of bringing people together to connect with their source as well as community. And like anything else, it can also be used for separation. We are moving into a new time. This new time will not be like anything else that you have all witnessed on this planet. And again, every single millennium has its capacity to enlighten or to compress and to separate. This is not to bring fear to anyone, but it is just to make a choice. What do you want? Do you want to create a world of connection where you honor your individual expressions and others? And guess what? In that world, you don't have to do everything. You don't have to do everything because everyone has their unique expression that will support your expression. So you can move into flow and enjoy the gifts of everyone else just as much as you enjoy yours. Saying this, do not either condemn this AI as some are doing, but allow yourself to still be clear to see the entire picture. Everything can be used to enlighten, to bring connectedness, and anything can be used to diminish the life force and to bring separation. The choice is up to you. You all, though, get to create a deeper intention to go inward, to inform yourself that the most important thing you can do now and forever is to build an opportunity to open you up to your sixth sense, this intuition that can in fact enliven all of your five sense organs and can give you truth, even where it may appear that you see the truth, but if you feel it, something is off. Trust that. You can create illusions in this world, but you cannot change the source. If it is an illusion and if it is a lie, the source will feel disconnected. It'll feel separate. It will feel like something is off. That is the truth. Recognize that. You will feel it. This is the most important thing going forward in this world. To feel your way just as much as you rely on your sight. Again, because illusions are out there, but the energy cannot lie. It is what it is. Trust that. Now, as we move forward, Holy did not mention this, but we always open up an opportunity for each and every one of you, if you so choose, to ask any questions, whether it is related to anything we have spoke about or to your own life. This is an opportunity for you, again, if you feel so inclined, to ask any and all questions that may come to your heart. We say your heart because sometimes it seems that your mind wants to know something, but your heart in fact says, actually, that is not what I want to know. And your heart may actually want to know a different answer to a different question. So we ask again, as was guided by Holy in the very beginning, to let yourself move into your centered heart space. And if you feel like there is something you wish to ask, now is your opportunity. And Mike, you will guide this and pick the person in who you feel also gets to ask. Are we clear? Mm-hmm. Wonderful. Then the floor is yours.
Thank you. My name's Danielle. My question is, I do QHHT, which I don't know if you know what that is. It's a hypnotherapy, which is a kind of channeling in a way. But it doesn't seem like lately I really can connect all the way to the highest level to Source. Can you tell me if you know why or what I need to do, and why maybe I can't channel myself the way that you do? Or Holly does, I guess.
You get to go through a session yourself. This will allow you to go even deeper. We all have layers, and we all have opportunities where we guide people, and there's also opportunities where other people guide us. Again, there is a support system here. Sometimes we can reach a ceiling, and we think that we need to push ourselves through it. With actually what we get to do is allow ourselves to be supported through it. Even Holy and Mike this last weekend went to get supported. This was needed, and others came in to support them. So allow yourselves opportunities, and you as well, allow yourself the opportunity to do a session and to allow another person to support you in dropping into that. So you can let go, be supported, because it can a lot of the times be like a slingshot. Sometimes you get to surrender and let go or be held, pulled back, so then you can be shot through that ceiling or through this point where you don't feel you are getting connected. Let someone else support you. And this goes for everyone. If you feel you've hit a ceiling, please Let yourself feel supported. Be guided to those either in a physical body or again your support team or on the web, this internet, to be supported in some way. It is okay to be supported. Sometimes we all, as light workers, as people that are teachers, just as much as students, feel like we always have to do it ourselves. Guess what? You don't. And it can be fun to be supported. You can let go and enjoy the experience knowing that you get to receive. This is important because this also creates community and connection. And it allows another to be in their gift and for you to receive from their well, from their spring. And to do this, just trust yourself to find the person that can support you. You will find that this will break you through your ceiling. Are we clear?
Yes, thank you.
You are very welcome. Thank you for being the first to ask the question.
Hi, my name is Lacey. I have a question about a health issue that I've been struggling with for years, and I feel frustrated around it because I've sat in many medicine ceremonies, and my intention is always to heal my digestion, and in some ways I feel like it even gets worse, so I don't know what to do.
Do you find, first and foremost, that this digestion issue has given you a bit of softness and compassion for those dealing with health issues?
Yeah.
Sometimes there's things in our life that might seem wrong or in dis-ease that are there to give us compassion, that are there to connect us in very soft ways to others, and in ways that we can be more mindful of our environment and ourselves, and where we choose to place ourselves in the world. Can you please describe to us, how do you feel in a plant medicine journey? Your most recent one.
Free, connected, authentic. I feel like I'm source. I feel my oneness with source.
And how do you feel the next day?
It depends. Sometimes wonderful, usually great till I go back to work.
How do you feel at work?
Horrible. Well, I love what I do, and I hate the environment in which I do it.
There is an ecosystem in your digestive. It is an environment. Every environment is either cohesive, coherent, or discoherent and diseased.
Yeah.
What we have going in our body is simply a microcosmic of the macrocosmic. What we have going in our physical body is also an example of our outer world. This is important. You were able to recognize when you feel the dis-ease. It is when you step into an environment that you cannot digest, or I should say you don't want to digest.
Yeah.
What can you do to shift this up? Is it a possibility to stay and make it coherent, or is that not a possibility?
I've been wrestling with that, trying to decide, because I am typically a pretty high vibrational person, and I also do influence the energy a lot when I go places, so I really feel like I can get there and just be myself, and then there are people, the dynamics there are toxic. Yeah. So, I mean, it would be a lot of work for me, which in turn just like makes me more tired and more sick, which I recognize. And I have found a path that I am going to start taking to get out of this environment and work for myself. But it's going to be like a 9-month-long journey, and I have to make money while I'm doing that. So I'm frustrated because I feel kind of stuck in this environment while I'm doing that. But yeah.
What you get to do is allow yourself to feel into your digestive system and to ask that you create coherency here. This will be through a yellow light. You will use color therapy of imagining, visualizing a yellow light in your digestive system. To even visualize a color, you have to tap into that frequency. So trust that, to even see it in your mind's eye. Feel, sense, see, and know this yellow light moving through your digestive system. The yellow light is a representation of the solar plexus, or your power. Your power to actually stand up in your environment and to own your space. Not allowing any toxicity to come in from the border. So it's not already in the space and you say, oh, I'm sick because of you, now I have to work to get you out. It doesn't come in the first place. But in order to do this, you also get to shift something in your mental body. This is to recognize that no one can take anything from you. We are speaking to a very deep, infinite level here. Many minds might have popped in. What are you talking about? Someone can go steal my car right now. Yes, but this is a thing in the outer environment. And again, that's just a representation of what is going on inside of you. Again, microcosmic, macrocosmic. If we go bigger, you will recognize that universes are much like atoms in your body. What is happening inside is also happening outside on different scales. As above, so below. To empower you in your transition, utilize color therapy of yellow. To even utilize that color, you have to own your power. You have to be powerful. You have to shine from the inside out. The sun does not reach outside of its source to shine. It shines from the inside out. You will imagine and visualize this yellow light in your digestive system. And as you do so, you will find that your energetic body is settled a bit more. And your environment, though it might be toxic for now, it will just be what it is, and it will not affect you so much as you continue to commit to these 7 to 9 months that you are doing to shift your energy. Because that yellow light, again, this frequency you're tapping into, will also empower you with courage to go forward as fear pops up, saying, I don't know if I can do this. Who am I? Oh my gosh, is this going to work? Let yourself drop into being empowered inside out. Easy and simple, yet the simplest things are the most powerful things. Color therapy, the yellow light. Are we clear?
We're clear. Thank you.
Wonderful. Thank you. And recognize that difference. It is not necessarily the plant medicines.
Hello, it's Lucia. I have a question, but I'm not entirely sure how to phrase it. But I would love to ask about love within partnership, like finding a partner, like life partner. What is the I feel confusion around the balance between like going for it and going out and dating and trying to find somebody, and then also like attracting and following intuition and just allowing love to happen and be, and partnership to happen and be. And I think that's the end of my words. That's all I got. I'd love to hear what you have to say.
Still have fun on dates, but you will meet your one through an unknown source, meaning that it will be a coincidence that you come together, and you will be deep friends, and it will feel familiar, and from that friendship will grow a trust and a safety, and you will come together and you will find your partner within the next 2 years. Are we clear?
Yes. Thank you.
You're welcome.
I actually have the same question. How or where, or if you have any insight, how I will meet my person.
What kind of person do you want?
Someone who's self-aware and loves to travel and loves the ocean and the water like I do, and we just are best friends and lovers.
Self-aware, not self-absorbed, correct?
Correct.
Sometimes self-absorbed people come off as self-aware people. Know this distinction, you especially, as well as everyone in this room. Self-absorbed people can sometimes come off as self-aware, or of seeing people's auras, their information to their soul, their spirit, and yet again, something might feel off. Notice that someone's life, the way that they interact in daily interactions, will speak more than their words. This is key, especially for you, in connecting with someone who you truly feel safe with. Be aware that what someone says and how they act will tell you their true essence. Again, as we spoke about, seeing does not always give you that energetic blueprint of actually what is. Same with people's words. Look at their life and how they choose to show up. People who even don't have eloquence with their words may in fact be the most beautiful people in the world. They just don't express it through the spoken word. But you look at their life, and their life speaks louder than any words ever can. To connect to your person, you must be aware the difference between a self-absorbed person and a self-aware person. This will be someone who is still aware of themselves, working on themselves, having fun with their life, but is also very compassionate and kind. You are looking for someone who is kind and adventurous. They will be quiet. They will not speak so much, yet when they speak, it will be powerful. Recognize that for you to find this person, let yourself flow. Do not be stressed. Stressed will bring you an inability to truly show yourself, so they won't see you, and they will miss the fun-loving person you are. You like to have fun. You love adventures just as much as them, but you will be the outgoing one. This individual will be quiet, but will be sincere, and will be self-aware, and will allow you the freedom to adventure as much as they might carry along your coattails. They will enjoy it just as much. So, speaking frankly, let yourself notice the energy of someone, not necessarily their words, and trust that. There you will find the person you can flow in life with and have fun with. Are we clear?
Yes, but I have one more question.
Mm-hmm.
Is there a timeline where I will find
Not for you. Only because if we give you a timeline, the mind will come in and bring stress into your space. So saying this, no timeline for you, only because trust. Who you get to be with and when you get to be with them will come. This is not to drop your heart. It is to let you give the freedom to yourself to be, play. If it is meant to be, it will come together. Trusting that who is in charge? You, your soul, your essence. You are under no one's thumb, not sources, not gods, not the universe, your own higher self. Your true self is guiding this, and that divine timing will come in. To support you in this, though, have fun. Go on dates, go with friends, enjoy the process, and know that what you need will find you. The only thing to be aware of is don't go over the one who is quiet. That will be your person. Are we clear?
Yes.
2 more questions.
Hi, I'm Chantel, but I go by Shani. And you already know this source, but I definitely have medical issues. I've almost died several times. I'm disabled. And I've pushed through this with a positive attitude, and I know you woke me up just a few months ago. And I'm trying to find my way to you, and I want to be away from disability, and it's so hard financially. And I'm realizing you have so many gifts that you've had instilled in me for so long, and I want to express them, but I feel stuck because I don't know how to express that, to express my life and give back to others in a way that creates a future for me and to break free from all this. I know why I chose this contract for this life. I understand why I chose this path, but I'm ready for a better future and to do something different than what's led me up to this life and almost dying and trying to just survive most of my life. And just what I need to do to undo this.
Are you open to receiving?
Yes.
Mike, can you support us?
Yeah.
Is it okay if Mike places his hands upon you?
Absolutely.
It's okay to break down. Feel whatever you feel and let it flow. As you have felt the pain in your body and in your mind, let your emotional body as well release. And anyone who feels to support with love, you can. Not taking on anything, for you don't need to. You just give love. Letting it flow, allow yourself to be. You already know your gifts. And it is okay to be afraid. It is okay to not want to be seen for a moment. And yet, if you really feel into it, that is in fact what can bring you life and bring you health. For as you allow Source to move through you, you are not a servant. Let yourself receive just as much as it is that you give. There is a paradigm that is being broken, that we must serve the Source. Sometimes you see this in different denominations. It is okay to receive just as much as you give, because Source is moving through you And as such, your cup gets filled and overflows. Just let yourself breathe and be for a moment. And if anyone here just wishes to breathe and be feeling free, looking how a little room in Draper can create a space to even hold one individual that can ripple out to hundreds. You already know you're a healer. You can sew up tears in people's auric fields where they've been bleeding energetically. And you don't have to speak about it. You can just do it with permission energetically. Or you can speak to it. But trust your source that has brought you back many times, even unwillingly. Not unwillingly, but thank you. Thank you for showing up. You get to be seen. And we're not going to lie to you. It will be uncomfortable at first. And yet, it doesn't matter. Who cares if they judge you? For they are judging themselves. Who cares if they judge you? For they are simply judging themselves. Be you. You will feel this more intensely for the next 81 hours. But also know that as you leave here, you will keep being supported. And then after that, find the courage, not in servitude, but in receiving, to step out and be seen so you can see yourself. Again, who cares if they judge you? For in fact, all they're doing is judging themselves. It's not about you. You're very welcome. Thank you for your vulnerability and for your courage to speak first and foremost and to receive. Coming to completion, do you have any questions, Mike? Thank you. And as we seal up this channel, again, allow yourself to receive. Whether you ask for support in this physical realm through using your words or energetically into what some call the spiritual realm. It is time to be supported and to support each other. It is not a weakness. It is creating connection. And it will allow your own gifts to get that much brighter, to come forward that much more. When you support each other, you support yourself. And you don't have to do it all alone. We are here, as is many beings, both in body and out. We are here. And for now, even though we bid you farewell in this voice, we shall be with you. Have courage. Keep going. You are a spiritual being having a human experience, and you are a human having a spiritual experience as they are one. Till we meet again, farewell. Wow. Thank you guys for coming, for being, for opening up the space for each and every one to show up. It's coming. We have community, but again, community is about owning your space in the circle, right? So you're not sacrificing yourself, nor are you sacrificing anyone else. You're owning your space just as much as you're allowing others to own theirs. And it is a new day. This again will be recorded as it is. And so I'll actually put a piece of paper up there. So if you want the recording, just write your email. In your email as you write super clearly. I can't always read it. So make sure you write super clearly if you want the email. And for anyone who's interested, we actually have a breath and meditation circle. We're doing this Friday. So we do it the fourth Friday of every month. If that's something you're interested in, that's just on bodyoflight.com. If you want more information to join us there, you can join us there. And we also, Mike hosts Spirit Talks every Sunday, which is a gathering for consciousness. People focus on consciousness. It's free gathering at Starbucks, just right off of Pleasant Grove exit. So if that's something you want to be involved in as well, you can feel free to reach out to us to get more information on that. Amy hosted our last one because we were out of town last weekend. So thank you, Amy. And yeah, anything else we have going on, feel free to check it out. We got all of our info over there. Anything else you want to add?